SoMo's here in Nashville tonight at Marathon Music Works to continue his brand new tour, his Answers Tour. And he's here to talk with us just a little bit about getting his start, where things are going, and maybe some things he isn't planning to continue just yet. So SoMo, this is your second stop here in Nashville, and you just came from Memphis, and now you're in Nashville. What are you looking forward to tonight here in Music City?
I'm looking forward to it being the second show. I mean, first shows are always, you know, the run-through, the real run-through, the first run-through. So I like to say, you know, it was a win, but we had some kinks to work out. And so now, tonight, I feel like the kinks will be worked out. We'll be in a flow, and we're back. Me and my band have been playing together for a while, so we're locking in.
Great. There's a lot of talk about covers, SoMo. You were founded on covers in 2011 on YouTube, and that's what made you who you are now. Are you going to continue to work on covers after completing this Answers album?
No, I'm not.
There's the answer for you folks. Yeah. It's a hard no, but
I will be doing new covers all the time on the road. You know, I'm pretty good at throwing songs over other songs, so I'll always be doing covers, you know, for the rest of my life. It's not that I'm not, you know, I think I'm above it or anything. At this point, I've just, you know, I've worked with a lot of people in the industry who are making these songs, and, you know, some of them are my friends, and I'm just running out of people. I'm running out of songs to cover, I feel like. So, and I feel like I have so many ideas of my own, and I'm really excited to have that time, that creative energy to really flow and let it go and be so low.
There we go. Is there some cover we can look forward to tonight? Is there one that you do every single show? A new one that you may cover at the concerts?
Yeah, I'll leave a little hint on this one. I actually worked with the guy who made the music for it. His name's John Sweet. He's a really talented producer. Did some stuff on Kaylani's debut stuff and whatnot. But the song is called Drowning, and it's a A-Boogie with a hoodie song. So we turned up on that one. It was fun.
Okay, yeah. We want to know a little bit about what you were doing before you got into the music business, and this is 6 years ago, but if you can think back on some of the things you were doing before getting into this business, what were you up to?
A lot. I mean, let's see, I worked in the animal field for 5 to 7 years, you know, while I was going to school and whatnot, working full time, while I cleaned tanning beds. Then I did construction for a little bit, and, you know, that made me a man. And after that, you know, I worked in a gym and sold gym memberships, and that taught me how to sell, and then I sold myself to the world with my music, and now I'm here.
Yeah, and I've heard in the past that it started with a piano that was given to you. Tell us a little more about that.
Yeah, it actually restarted with a piano that my mom got me for Christmas when I was 21. My father's a musician, so I grew up around it, but I didn't really plan on pursuing it, and it just kind of reignited it, and that was it.
Yeah.
It really was it.
Since getting into the music business, give us one of your favorite memories, whether it's on tour, in the studio, someone you've collaborated with. What has been one of your top memories you can't forget?
You know, I don't like name dropping necessarily all the time, but a moment for me, making me feel like I had really established myself as a songwriter, just in general, and as an artist, was on my last album. I worked with the legendary Tricky Stewart, and during those sessions I got to work with The Dream, who's a iconic songwriter to me, and, you know, one of my idols. So that was a really amazing experience. It just made me feel like I was here. So now I'm SoMo. I really just feel legitimate, and I'm gonna do my thing.
Good for you, and we can't wait to see you do your thing tonight either. And so we hear a lot of girls out there over the past hour. There is no surprise that SoMo is the ladies' man. Give us a time where you've encountered maybe one of the craziest experiences you've had with the fan.
A lot of crazy experiences. I mean, no, not necessarily crazy, but interesting, you know, just different stories that probably can't say on here. But yeah, no, there's a lot of crazy experiences, really. My fans are diehards. They give me gifts, they bring me stuff, they figure out what my favorite stuff is just from, I don't even know how, and they bring it to me in my shows, so it's always cool. I don't do it for gifts, but I appreciate it, so it's cool.
Yeah, more on the music a little bit. When you pick up that pen or pencil and you begin thinking about music, what are the top 3 things that kind of keep you going when writing?
Really, well, for me, I'm a freestyle writer, so the main thing for me is to turn on my computer in the morning and set up my booth and turn on my mic and just get into a booth and just sing over some music and bring the emotions. Because I think when you freestyle and you let the melodies come first, a lot of times you might say some things that you know, your heart needs to say, or a melody that needs to be heard. So that's how I write.
Okay, yeah, simple as that. Your music always ranges from either slow and steady to upbeat and full of energy, and we can never really know what to expect when we hear SoMo. Why is that? Why not stick to just one genre?
I've grown up, I heard every genre growing up. I mean, I didn't, you know, have a lot of money to buy CDs or anything like that, so I just listened to the radio. And I lived in Austin growing up when I was, you know, 1 through 13, and there's a lot of interesting music, so I never really felt confined by it. And I think nowadays, when we have access to literally any instrumentation that you can dream of, why wouldn't you just make and create a story in a cinematic way that you would want out of music? So that's my goal, is to always just sing over something that feels right. And it usually does, and it might be different, but it works.
Always works, always works. If you could collaborate with any female artist anytime soon, who would that be?
Kaylani.
Okay.
Yes, for sure. I really want to work with her.
And why?
I just think our vocal tones would just really go together. I do. What do y'all think? Yeah?
Absolutely. I'm looking out for it.
I think so. Kaylani and SoMo collab really soon. Last question for you, SoMo. If you could have had any other job, and we know kind of now what you've done before getting into music, but if you could go into any other industry, if it wasn't music, what would it be?
Well, lately I've actually been building a lot of stuff, so I would probably go into contracting or something, be a handyman.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right, ladies. I'm good with tools too. There you go.
maybe you could see, like, when we saw Work From Home with Fifth Harmony, for example, they were all on the construction sites and stuff, so maybe that's something you can look to, collaborate music videos with, like, construction work sites.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, I know how it works. I definitely wore a hard hat and a belt with all my tools, so there you go.
Yeah. Well, this is SoMo. I'm Justin Crawford. We're here in Marathon Music Works in Nashville, Tennessee. Good luck. Thanks for sitting with us.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Thank you.